What it do, y'all? Hey, listen, we're about to get into it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you all for tapping in. We're gonna give y'all a brief intermission. Then we're gonna get the vibe going. Then we're gonna pay some bills. Are you ready for the truth? Shout out to all my truth tellers. We in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
I lift my voice is lifted. Gifted, I foresaw it and I ripped it. The whole enchilada with a side of avocado. I came down from my fences, desperados. My flow should be sold at low. Next to the 2x4s, an electric range stove. The bolts and screws, home and approved. Gentiles and Jews, penning on views. Broken for you, my moment approaching. The coaching, the ocean is waving. The money I'm saving, the arrest I'm evading. The models I'm dating, this cup of mine keep cascading. God has engraved me into the palm of his hand. I'm in the best hands. I be washing Jeezy's dishes, pots and pans. I keep the law, the land. I speak because I can. Legalize blacks, legislate that. Hurry up, please, because a brother can't breathe. Kaepernick kneel, the world stood still. The level of hate was so unreal. I foresaw the end right before the hook. Hating is not a good look. I took from the good book. I feel like a tree planted by a river brook. Let me cook them surgically with this sword. Will put my vocal cord itching to release the source of my peace. I'm flipping verses on these tracks like an acrobat. Yeah, glory to the Father, he implemented a plan. Jesus carried it out, it is finished. The Spirit empowered, blessing after blessing. We win this, we win this. My spirit's mine. We win this, we win this, we win this. My spirit's mine. My spirit smile, my spirit smiles. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Think about it. Think about it. Man, Jesus did that. We win this. We win this. My spirit get it. We win this. Do you hear what I'm saying? We win this. My knees buckle, my spirit chuckle. We win this. We win this. Oh.
Morning. How y'all doing? Shout out to all the truth tellers in the building tapping in. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Do y'all understand? Listen, we got a great show today. Last night we were streaming, we was getting it in, and I seen a comment come across the comments that said Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb they was about to fight. They were about to get it in. So today, we're going to review a little bit of the context, bring more context to the conversation, right? We're going to review that. They had a conversation, they're about to fight. I'm going to give y'all my opinion on the whole situation, right? Who was right, who was wrong, where I think things got a little bit out of hand, right? We're going to talk about that this morning. But shout out to the chat. Let me know who in the building. Durrell. That's why I dipped out the live last night. You switching sides, Durrell. That's what we're doing. We switching sides, huh? Listen, Durrell, real no cap. Listen, and I know we're on in the listen. Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I'm just bringing it a human to the video, right? Back in the day, right? Listen, they always used to teach us, don't run to a fight, man. Don't ever run to a fight. Okay. I know a dude ran to a fight and ended up getting unalive. He's not here no more because he wanted to see what was going on. That's not funny. I'm messing with Daryl, right? I'm just messing with Daryl. But I appreciate you for tapping in this morning, man. But listen, we're going to get an icebreaker before we get to the main course meal. All right. We're going to give us a little icebreaker, see what's going on. All right. Listen, remember, your boy Trey is a world-class strength and conditioning coach. If you want to get in the best shape of your life, hit my email. You see my email right here going across the banner, Traylon_Curry@yahoo.com. If you want a meal plan that is customized for your body, right? You want to get in shape, get your workout plan. I know it's the beginning of the year. A lot of people like to get in shape, and that's the fountain of youth. That's why I tell people, when I tell people I am 44 years old, people be like, what? Man, I thought you were younger than that. No, I'm 44. I'll be 45 in May 3rd to be exact, right? So again, if you want to get in the best shape of your life, I'm talking about in better shape than NFL players, NBA players, hit my email. I'll put you on a workout routine. I would do a live video chat while you're going through the routine to help you get started. And then after I teach you, give you instruction, you will be off to the races. If you want to understand what type of shape I'm in, all you have to do is go to Instagram. Go to Bluerayfitness on Instagram. You see my cash app say Bluerayfitness? That is my IG, my Instagram. Just go look at some of the things that I do. I'm a 1%er. I'm the only Beast Mode member. Type in Beast Mode on YouTube, Team Beast Mode. I'm the only official Team Beast Mode member in the state of Texas. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm like that on a whole nother level. So we paying the bills. Ladies, if you want to get in shape, all you have to do is subscribe to my Trap Fitness with Pretty Girls Patreon, right? www.patreon.com/Trap Fitness with Pretty Girls. All of those details will be inside the description. Or if you want to contact me directly, you don't even have to email me. Just DM me on Instagram. Leave me your phone number. I will call back. All right, I had somebody sign up last week to my ladies program, fellas. I got a program coming out for y'all too. But if you just want to go directly and get a customized program specifically for you and not my general foundation of strength program, just hit my DM on Instagram and I'll hit you back, right? That's how we get into it. I'm a very personable person. I like to talk to my people, communicate with my people. Miss Wanda, who supports the Untouchables, she signed up last week. We got her going. She figured out how to sign me, how to get to the videos. I will be contacting her today so we can get to it. All right, real quick, let's get to our icebreaker. We're not going to prolong the time. That's enough for paying the bills. But I got to let y'all know what's going on because I love my people. I want my people to get in the best shape of their life. All right, I got people texting me while I'm streaming. What is wrong with you people? All right, there ain't no telling what's going on. Let me check. Hold on. Let me see. All right, bet. Okay, bet. All right, boom. Miss Karen, Miss Wanda signed up already. I'm see when Miss Karen gonna sign up, when she gonna get on my workout program. Because I hadn't heard, she ain't called me, she ain't DM me back, none of that. Nah, just play. Karen, you know I'm just pulling your leg. All right. But we waiting on Miss Karen to get on that program so we can get the befores and afters. Since she like to take pictures of her little bikinis and stuff and like to be all over the globe. But we want you sexy over the globe, Karen. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be like, every time Karen posts a picture, it's a thirst trap. No, we just look good. 365, Karen. You did. We can look good 365. That's the type of motion we got. All right, y'all, we're gonna get started. We're gonna get to the first video. And I want to go and get through this first video before I even get to the Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb situation. Because I think it needs to be some context to this real quick, y'all. All right. Let me see. All right, let's go. I'm gonna take that back. Hold on, let me go back real quick, y'all. I'm gonna share my screen. You mad at me? Hold on. What you mad at me for? Context? Context, man. Mad at me? All right, y'all. Let's deal with you. You know we got to deal with some news. We gonna deal with the ratchetness, but we got to deal with the news. What's going on in the news, y'all? All right, here we go. Girl, that's why you mad at me? Come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. That's not my fault. Listen, that's that man. It has nothing to do with me. But y'all, let's look at this. Let's go.
Yesterday would do anything to change the approach the Department of Homeland Security is taking in Minnesota, you would be wrong. Shortly after an ICE agent shot and killed 37-year-old Renee Gold in her car, masked armed Border Patrol agents, led by the so-called head of CBP, a man named Craig Bavino, entered the grounds of Roosevelt High School in Minneapolis during dismissal time. They began tackling people, handcuffed 2 staff members, and fired pepper spray at bystanders, according to Minnesota Public Radio. Some of these bystanders captured real-time disturbing video.
Oh!
So y'all, this is at the feds. They're at a Minnesota high school. Okay, they're at a Minnesota high school, and this was the same day as the shooting with the young lady that was unalive, Miss Renee Good. So this was literally the same day.
That was a grenade.
Guys, don't antagonize them. They literally just killed someone. After that raid, Minneapolis schools canceled classes for the rest of the week because nobody wants their kids to be.
Now listen, I'm not trying to be funny, y'all, but I am being funny. We used to look for a reason for school to get canceled when I was in school. I don't know about y'all. Y'all probably want to go to school. But we used to wait for some catastrophic to transpire so we didn't have to go to school for the rest of the week. God, let something happen. Let it rain, snows in, something where we don't have to go to school. So this is not a funny situation, right? But I'm being honest. I'm just speaking my truth. I don't know about y'all. Y'all probably want to go to school every day. I wanted something to happen. Somebody call, make a false threat. But at least we're not going to be in school. Y'all tell me if I'm lying.
Target, of course, that leaves the parents of Minneapolis having to arrange childcare for an entire school district. One Roosevelt High School official spoke anonymously to NPR about how ICE conducted himself at that school. They don't care. They're just animals. I've never seen people behave like this. Senator Richard Blumenthal's Democrat from Connecticut. He's been investigating the use of force by ICE officers since last August, and he joins me now. It's good to have you here.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm gonna break down the context to it, but you see, watching that initial video, what would y'all say that the ICE agents are out of line? That's what I want to know. Just watching the initial video, just watching what you've seen with no context, would you say that the ICE agents are out of line? Now, I'm gonna give you a clue. They mentioned the reason why the ICE agents were at the high school in the first place. Y'all heard it, but I don't think y'all understood why. Okay, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more context in a minute. But I'm just watching. I'm gonna let the video play. But I want y'all in the comments, the people that are viewing this, let me know, how do you feel about the ICE agents, right, being at the high school, and why? I mean, you don't know why yet, but do it seem like they were out of pocket and out of line?
Thank you. The Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations, which you're on, did an investigation. It released a report in December on the use of force and the kind of reckless dragnet that ICE has undertaken, and CBP. You say that the Trump administration is seeking to build a nationwide paramilitary force with vast resources that lawlessly detains citizens based on its own whims, an effort which is a number of unfortunate and obvious historical parallels. How do you think what we've seen in Minneapolis in the last 24, 48 hours fits in with that?
What happened in Minneapolis was preventable and predictable based on what we found in our report, interviewing 22 victims of this kind of escalating, indefensible violence, which involves U.S. citizens being detained, being dragged from cars, being injured and denied medical care, being denied.
Now, I'm a question. Do you think the ICE agents pulled up to a high school and detained 22 people and started doing the things they were doing because they were there to get the Somalians or to get illegal immigrants at the school? They had a reason to be there. Just let y'all know that. Give y'all a little bit more context, right?
Access to relatives is an example of the lawlessness and recklessness we're seeing on the part of ICE. And what we're seeing now, what you just showed in that video, smacks of a cover-up. If the top officials of our government were...
Yo, listen, I just gotta... The man literally said a cover-up, trying to imply that the ICE agents were in violation and they were trying to cover something up. That is totally misleading, y'all. That's why you have to be careful about these news stations and the stories that they give behind their commentary. Like it be so disingenuous. That's why you have to do the research for yourself to truly know what's going on. If you just go off what these people are saying, it's propaganda. And then you'll sit up here and believe something that's not even true.
Really interested in the truth, they wouldn't be prejudging the investigation. They would support an independent, objective investigation, which is what I've called for with state and local police.
Do you think that jurisdictionally, your former Attorney General of the state of Connecticut, jurisdictionally that that local police, local law enforcement, state or local have jurisdiction here that should be able to investigate this?
Of course they do. And in fact, as a former federal prosecutor, as well as a state attorney general, federal FBI and other law enforcement should be welcoming local and state police. They have resources, expertise. They know the community. They have trust in the community. They were on the scene first, local police, to secure the crime scene and collect evidence. So
a crime scene. Yo, listen. See, I know I'm gonna spoil it for y'all in just a minute. But the fact that I know what truly happened, and this dude literally said a crime scene. Hey, when you think crime scene, what do you think? We literally think somebody has been unalive. You don't think crime scene, somebody stole something, somebody had a fight. When we think crime scene, that means yellow tape is coming out. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. When I think crime scene, I'm thinking yellow tape by default. Automatic, I'm thinking yellow tape. It's crazy the narrative that this man is putting out right now.
What is happening here in real time definitely smacks of a cover-up, and I think will just further undermine the credibility of whatever investigation is done. And the kinds of errors, legal errors, that are being articulated by top officials, like this issue of no jurisdiction, or the vice president saying there's absolute immunity, which is absolutely wrong, I think really betrays what they are supposed to be doing.
We have seen DHS, whether CBP, ICE, HSI, or others, conduct themselves in a way that seems, for lack of a better phrase, kind of post-constitutional. And I think the conviction they have...
Hey, y'all, we just got 4 more minutes. After we review this for the 4 minutes, we're going straight to the Anton Daniels video, all right?
Is that the constitutional protections that American citizens enjoy are not enjoyed by people who are not American citizens, and certainly not enjoyed by people here outside of authorized status. Of course, it's a fuzzy area in terms of what the Supreme Court says about that. But even today, the vice president said they were going door to door. And I thought to myself, well, you can't go door to door in America. That's like, I mean, that was true back in, we fought a revolution in some ways in 1776 over this. What has to be done to bring this entire agency that's only been around for 23 years, back onto constitutional footing? Well,
Congress does have the power of the purse. And the vote today on the War Powers Resolution indicates to me that maybe, and you and I have discussed it before, Republicans are growing a backbone. But more importantly, we need to elevate and highlight what's actually happening. That's why the investigation that I am conducting as ranking member of the Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations, I think is important because it documents with additional videos. The one that you just showed is only the latest example that I think will be powerful with the American people.
one of the issues here, too, is a credibility issue. I did not read the statement the Department of Homeland Security put out today about the shooting in Portland. And again, we're waiting for details because it included a set of allegations about the individuals who were shot that, frankly, I just don't think I could responsibly share. And I say that, because I just have seen too many times them say things, particularly in the aftermath of an incident, that have proven to be false. Is that an overreaction on my part, or in your investigation, have you found this same crazy gap between what they say after an incident and what turns out to be true?
There is that.
You heard that? You heard that? That's what I've been saying this whole time. What was the resolve of your investigation and what is actually true? That's what we're dealing with right here.
That gap. And it is wider now than ever before, and it's part of their MO. In almost every one of these 22 separate instances that we documented, we found that the reaction of ICE was, in fact, to try to discourage people from doing videos. In fact, they attacked them physically. They denied that anything wrong was done. They alleged there were injuries to the ICE agents. It is a pattern.
Or were assaulted, right?
Exactly.
Senator Chris Murphy, I've been reading this tweet where he said it's crazy for us to vote to fund DHS unless we get some restraints. There's also news today that he will propose sweeping reforms, including requiring a warrant for arrests, banning.
All right, that's enough of that video. Listen, real quick. So let me ask y'all this. What a Champ Talk reaction. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all believe that we should have an ICE agents in the first place? That's what I want to know. Do y'all believe we should have ICE agents, period? Because I'm going to be real with you. Police officers are reactive. They're 100% reactive. They're not proactive for the most part, right? They're reactive. They don't come until you call them. And then depending on what city you're in, depending on what jurisdiction you're in, they might come in 2 minutes. They might come in 2 hours. Just depends on what city and state you live in, or what county. It's just so many different variables that come into, if the police are really going to be dependable. So I want to know, do y'all believe we should have ICE agents in the first place? Now, this is where I said I can't. Now, I know my good friend, Miss Karen Morris, she is an avid traveler. Like me, I don't like traveling like that. I like to be at the crib, around my kids, around my family. I don't like all that travel. That's, some people love all that, want to see the world. The world don't love me, so it's cool. It is what it is. But if I go to some of these countries, and I know Miss Karen, since she's an avid flyer, she can attest to this. You have to have proper documentation to get into those countries. And if you don't, they're going to kick you out. So why in America we want to have people that are undocumented, number one, undocumented. People that do not have IAs are seeing more serious good job. Have people. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. We need customs. We need border patrol 100%, because I can't go in somebody else's country, extract their resources, live rent-free, get government assistance from their country and stay inside of their country with no repercussions. Somebody name, where in the world can we go extract resources from the government in another country, live for free, start a business, start a daycare, get $2 million from the government. Somebody tell me, name one place in the world where you can go and live that type of life. I'm waiting. I'm watching the comments. I need somebody to give me proof. Where can I go inside of this world where I can go start a daycare, get millions of dollars in subsidies from the government, live rent-free, not be documented? Nowhere. Exactly. Add a little more context. Extrapolate resources from a government that never gave you permission to be there. Come on now. Talk to me, chat. Listen, Miss Morris said nowhere. Exactly. And I know, I've seen her Instagram. She be everywhere. in her little two-piece, little bikini. I don't mean to tell her business, but I did go check you out, Miss Moore. Yeah, I'm putting Miss Karen Moore's business out there. She might be mad at me. She already mad at me because I exposed some news yesterday, and she got to roll by them people. Some places don't even let you remote or get a job while you're in their country. Come on now, talk to me. We need customs, we need border patrol, we need ICE agents. Now, do I agree with everything ICE agents do? No, I don't agree with everything they do. Sometimes some of them be messy. They be, they're not tactful, right? But I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe, and I'll drop the link in the chat for anybody that want to debate me right now. The lady that got shot with the 3 kids, she brought that on herself. Now, if anybody want to debate me, say, Trey, drop the chat. I mean, drop the link. I drop the link. I drop the stream your link. You pull up, and we can debate this. But from my viewpoint, the white lady was in the wrong. That whole situation could have been avoided. And I got proof. Anybody want to debate me, we can pull the video up. We can break it down. And I'm going to ask you some questions. And based on your response, I'm going to make you look crazy because you're going to be like, you know what, Trey, you're right. Exactly. Yeah. Mind the business that pays you. Does anybody disagree with me? If you disagree with me, you want to come up, you don't even have to turn your camera on. I drop the stream your link in the chat. You pull up and we can have this conversation. If not, I'm about to go and tell y'all what happened in this video, and we're going to keep it pushing, and we're going to get to the they didn't fight, y'all. Can I be real with y'all? I thought I was going to see a fight. Durrell left me. He went over there to look at 2 men in each other's face like this. Nah, man, let me tell you something. You getting in my personal space is up and it's stuck. I'm not doing no talking. You can't listen. Let me tell you something. If I'm having a confrontation with a man, you cannot be hearing me. I'm telling you right now, don't get here. You get here, I'm swinging. I'm telling you right now, don't get in my face, dog. You get in my face, I'm going to punish you. Hands down. I'm not doing no talking, bro. You can't get here on me, fam. Can't get here. Once you get here, now listen, I'm gonna deal with that, Durham. I deal with that statement when I get to the video. Listen, that I don't respect. I understand. Yeah. All right, whatever. Yeah. I deal with that in a minute, Durham. Hey, listen, make sure y'all like the video. If you want to give, I'm demonetized. I'm working on getting my monetization back. So if you want to give, bless the Cash app. Hit the Zelle, hit the PayPal. You got to use my emails across the banner. If you like my content, I'm going to be going live every day. What up, Casey? Well, listen, if you enjoy the content, because I'm telling you, I'm about to, I'm coming. I need y'all bless the Cash app. Since you can't send a super chat, hit the Cash app, hit the Zelle, hit the PayPal. Appreciate y'all. All right, listen, let me go and tell y'all what's going on in the video. All right, I'm finna go and play the video. All right, so real quick, what was going on in that video we just watched, y'all? ICE agents were actually after a Hispanic guy or some guy that had some type of Hispanic heritage. I don't know if he was Colombian, Puerto Rican, what he was. The man ran into the school. That's what happened. He ran into the school and the ICE agents went after him inside the school, but he did it while school was letting out. I need to start going out. All right. So the man ran while the school was letting out. That's what happened. And so they were trying to get the man, the ICE agent was trying to get the man, and he ran into a crowd of kids and teachers. And so what happened was the teachers tried to intervene. When the teachers tried to intervene with the ICE agents, the students were trying to help the teachers. So the ICE agents was like, hey, teachers get back, students get back. But since, you know, the students went wild, they had to detain people. They had to get people out the way. That's what actually happened. So the narrative that they're trying to paint on the news is like the ICE agents were attacking students. No, the ICE agents were trying to get somebody that ran on a school campus, high school campus, while school was letting out. It's hundreds of kids out there. So while they trying to get the individual, the corporate, the teachers think that they going after students, which they were not. And remember, that same day, the Renee Good young lady had just got shot. So everybody is on high alert. Everybody is on high alert. That's where the misunderstanding came in at. Okay? That's the context of what happened, y'all. So they trying to paint the ICE agents to be these bad individuals. I'm talking about those specific. I'm not saying that some of them are not bad. I'm not saying some of them don't get out of hand. I would be lying if I had said that. But that's the actual context, and the news is not telling everything that happened, y'all. They're not telling everything that transpired. That's my issue with that, right? That's my issue with that. All right, let's get to the Anton Daniels video. Let me see where that one I looked at. Okay, boom. Because this one is 8 minutes long. This one is going to give a little more context, y'all. All right, let's go. Hold on. All right. And I think they got a little music in the back. I hope they don't copyright me, man. I hope they don't copyright me. I see Mr. Fantastic is already up. Everybody up, man. Hold on. Anton Daniels, he up. Everybody's streaming about this. Well, listen, I'm glad y'all here because y'all gonna get the perspective of somebody that's really like that. That somebody that really do this, right? All right, hold on, y'all. Let me make this bigger. We're gonna get to it. All right, hold on. We back. He said you already. You see how people want to be petty? Look, listen. This how I feel about you right now. Let me get it. My hand in your face, bro. Don't do that, bro. He talking about that's why you're already demonetized. Hey, but I appreciate you here, family. Hit the cash app while you're being funny. That's what you do. All right, let's go, y'all. All right, listen, right here. Let's just talk about this. All right, y'all know I train world champion fighters. I train fighters. I do MMA. I do it all when it comes to combat, right? A lot of y'all don't know that. But I've trained at the highest level when it comes to combat. Matter of fact, in 45 minutes, I gotta train one of my fighters in 45 minutes. That's why I gotta go and get through this review, right? When we have this type of energy as grown men, y'all see how close Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels is? That I'm speaking for me. I can't speak for y'all. But once it got here, it's up. We're not doing no more talking. I'm done. I'm not doing no talking. I used to train with Bobby Green from MMA. Respect. Once we get here, we are not talking. It's up. Period. I'm telling you right now. Do not get this close to me, fam. I'm telling you. All right, let's go.
Talk about none
well,
of
I tell you
right
what,
now.
watch that fucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no fucking homie.
I'm no hero. Maybe I should be a supervillain.
All right, hold on. We're going to get past his little. All right, here we go.
In this country,
We have a less than 20% voter turnout rate in local.
ain't nobody going for the sucker shit no more. We got to go.
You're missing it.
You got to uproot the people in power before a real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
It's not.
Now, that's why I disagree with Corey Holcomb when he said voting is for suckers. Now, we do understand the politics in voting, 100%. But this is why I say I disagree with him. Because we as Black individuals, all we do is complain again. Then we complain again. We complain in the East, we complain in the West, We complain in the North and we complain in the goddamn South. Why are we steady complaining? What we gonna do? So I agree in the voting process, but I do not agree with voting and we not bringing no money to the table as a conglomerate or a group of individuals who are coming to these different politicians and say, hey, player, we need this done. Here go 3 million. Hey, here go 100 million. That's how politics is played. If you want something done, you got to bring the paper to the table. If you're not bringing no money to the table, it's a waste of time. So I understand what Corey Holcomb saying, but I understand what Anton is saying. So I'm going to meet him in the middle. We create a pack. Stop buying Gucci Louis, Prada, Fendi, Chrome Heart, all this material bull crap. And all the Americans, all the black people that's down with the movement, we start putting our resources together and we start getting things done, talking with our money to get things done for the black community. That's how we vote. Now, then we vote, then we can get somewhere. But just voting outright, just to go put my name on a piece of paper, I vote for so-and-so, don't work like that. So I understand where Corey coming from. But then we need to be involved. So I understand where Anton is coming from. So I'm in the middle. I believe in what Corey is saying. I believe in what Anton is saying. But if we are not bringing no money to the table to keep it gangster, it's a waste of time.
People that don't vote are ignorant as fuck.
Well, I guess I'm ignorant because I would never participate in no
People
sucker
that
shit.
don't vote, and
I'm
it's
gonna
so
show
funny.
up and vote like a sucker.
And not only is it,
Carrie, you know what you can do? You can hit the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and donate to the road fund. That's what you can do while you talking, okay? Appreciate you, baby.
ignorant.
We had Republican presidents, we had Democratic presidents.
you're not even
we in
hearing
the
what I'm
same
saying.
joint.
I'm talking about locally. You talking about national.
I don't give a fuck if
It
it's
matters.
local.
It
I don't,
matters.
if you
It
vote,
absolutely
that
matters.
means you.
It doesn't matter locally either. I'm telling y'all, you got to vote, but you have to bring. Now, okay, so watch this. The only time voting locally only really works is let's say I got a group of people and it's 5,000 of us and we go press, whoever is over our district. Hey, we need this done. Okay, you can move in numbers like that on a local level for sure, 100%, because those people want those votes. So I can see that. But again, money makes the world go round.
In line.
No, if you vote first, the first thing that it means is that you respect your ancestors that died for your right to be able to do it.
Your
That's what it first-
ancestors
it's so funny to
didn't
me.
do it like this.
Because
People went to war when the government tried to overthrow the people and the power of the people. It was wars. There hasn't been a war in.
So listen, y'all in the chat, I agree with Anton 100%, but I understand what Corey Holcomb is saying as well. But Anton, his approach is 100% better than Corey's. Corey is just talking like a lot of us do in the black community with no action. But at least when you're voting, there is some form of action. But I believe in voting in numbers if we're going to vote locally, if you're going to get some things, pushed through.
At the U.S., where the people who getting fucked over are doing something about motherfuckers with 30 felonies being the president.
It's
war. All sucker shit
It's
going
a war
on.
every day. It's just not physical anymore.
Well, that's the problem.
It's
We
here.
need physical wars.
It's not.
Until motherfuckers ready to.
Hey, I agree. Anton is correct again, but Corey is correct again. If there's going to be true mobilization in this country, somebody going to have to bleed. It's going to have to be some bloodshed. I'm going to keep it gangster with you. If you don't have water sources, food sources, and ammo, you're not really ready to go to war. And if you're ready to go to war with pencil and paper, you're going to have some money. Hands down. You're going to have some paper. So y'all, let's put things in perspective. I don't think they really going into detail like they really need to, like I'm explaining to y'all right now. If you're going to go to war and there's going to be bloodshed, you're going to need water, resources of water. You're going to need food to feed the people. That's where farming come in at. And understand that, it's a whole nother ball game. We're going to need some farms and you're going to need some ammo. But if you're going to go the Anton route with pen and paper, you're going to have some paper.
Jump it off.
It's not.
We're going to always be
not.
talking.
It's
But
not.
see, real gladiators don't talk. Real
No, it's
gladiators make it happen. And the gladiators, I ain't gonna lie, we are under control right now. We haven't rose up and did what needs to be done.
Who
But
are you under control by?
it ain't, you under control by the people who will motherfucking blow this motherfucker up. But here's the truth. We know, I believe you know this.
If you don't believe that we're not controlled by the people that can blow this up, you are very naive. I'm gonna say this one more time. I'm not on Anton's side. I'm not on Corey Holcomb's side. My name is Trader Truth Teller. I'm here to expose the truth. What Corey Holcomb said is correct. We are headed toward a digital system. Whether y'all know it or not. Digital money, digital everything. One day, they will be, let's say you go against homosexuality. Once everything gets digitized, you're not going to have freedom of speech, because if you don't go with the conglomerate, they're going to be, hey, turn his chip off, turn his water off, turn his credit card off, turn his access off. That's where we're going, whether y'all believe it or not. Y'all, listen, this right here is going to be gone in a minute. This is going to be gone. And when it's gone, it's a wrap. They are literally going to be able to control you. So Corey Holcomb is 100% correct. I don't know why y'all listen. When you're analyzing conversations, you can't worry about who's saying it. You got to understand what is said and put it in the proper context. I'm not here to I don't know none of these niggas. I'm not taking these niggas' side. I'm here to speak the truth, and that's it. That's why I got demonetized on Facebook years ago. Let me tell y'all something. In 2020, I was doing $60,000 a month on Facebook. No cap. I got receipts on all that. I'm doing $60K a month on Facebook. I started telling the truth. They demonetized me for 2 years. These people control, even Anton. If Anton Daniels started talking about small hats and started talking about certain things, I know he talk about his money, brag about money, they'll cut your water off, fam. They will cut your water off. Don't tell me what they won't do. I done experienced it. So you own these people platform. That's a fact. If you don't diversify and get to the point, and I know Anton Daniels has created a great real estate portfolio. He's into investing. So he can do without YouTube, 100%. He's built himself up where he can do without YouTube. But at the end of the day, I know them YouTube checks are beautiful. 100%. Because I'm telling you, I was doing $60K a month on Facebook. Checks were beautiful. I'm talking about balling like Spalding. All right, let's keep rocking.
Already. When the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
God, this is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong what I said?
This is so insane.
Is that what I said? I said when the
so
cops
insane.
shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it. Like,
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question.
All right, hold on. Y'all, I'm going to drop the link in the chat just in case y'all want to come up. Hold on. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Anybody want to come up? Come up. Don't be like, let's not be like Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. Don't fight me. I'm scary, okay? I'm scary, y'all. I dropped the link. Y'all can pull up. Let's go.
It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this. The majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
It's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No.
Now, again, I understand what Corey Holcomb is saying. Look at Charleston White. Charleston White started being disrespectful. His mouth got him in trouble. So again, like I'm telling y'all, you can get the bag from YouTube. You can get the bag from Kick. You can get the bag from from Rumble. Well, now we are gonna put Rumble because Rumble you can say whatever. Facebook, but I'm telling you, as soon as you start making statements and having conversations that the people that run these platforms do not like, they will take away that resource. I'm not saying our resources, but that YouTube money, that Facebook money, they will take it away. How do I know? Because they took it from me. Straight up. So I understand what he's saying. I understand what both of them are saying. Both of them has truth in what they're saying. You say no, Corey was either being disingenuous or really just didn't understand because it was an analogy and Anton was trying to make a point. Yeah, but listen, I don't have an issue with that statement, brother. But again, I don't think I'm saying is I can understand both sides. I can understand why Corey is responding the way he's saying. I can understand why Anton is responding the way he's responding on both sides, y'all. So I get it for 100%.
No. You're not.
I don't think you got
people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I
talk
don't
about
know.
liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest
literally white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that.
See, again, here we go. I understand Anton doesn't have a physical boss, but what Corey was talking about, the platform YouTube, which I'm pretty sure that he makes a significant amount of money from, or it helped him get to the trajectory of financial status that where he's at now. So YouTube did help him. So I can understand what Corey is saying, but there's a certain sector of tall hats and small hats that Anton will not attack. And let's just keep it gangster. That's what Corey is trying to say. That's what he's implying.
We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you.
You don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You're too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized.
Hey, that was a shot. That was a low blow. Y'all see where he went with that. That was a low blow. That was a shot. Straight up.
That's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around.
Hey, shout out to my brother in the Cash App for the blessing. My brother, the Shasta, if I'm saying that right. I could be messing your name up, fam, but listen, appreciate the Cash App. Listen, remember, I am demonetized. I'm not on Anton Daniels level when it comes to YouTube. So listen, bless the Cash App, the Zelle, or the PayPal.
Hurry, get a glory seed. Get a glory. Empty your checking account out. Empty it out. This is a glory seed. Shout glory seed.
Hey, get your glory seed in my Cash App, okay? Hit the Cash App with the glory seed.
What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the black people right now. You doing the easy shit.
Hey, right there, that's where I draw the line, bro. Don't invite me to no man private area. I know some people cool with that. I know certain demographic of men, depending on if you was born in LA, you born in New York, or you born in, hey, all the men, I need all the men watching. Because I know different people got different politics. Like, okay, like I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm in Dallas, Texas. You can't tell us in Dallas to suck your I don't know about some of the other places. But once you say that, or you even reference that, that means you're ready to fight. Period. We're not doing nothing. It's up. Let's get it. Sleeves up. You might as well just go and get ready. I'm about to take off. Y'all tell me where y'all from, and you let me know where y'all from. Do y'all accept that type of communication? I'm watching the chat, fellas. And my boy said the shoe thing. I'm still messing. I'm a boy from Chicago say, and we don't play that type of disrespect if you're a man. Hey, I'm reading all the chats. I'm gonna put y'all up. And my boy say, yeah, we don't play that here in Chicago. Respect. Let me know where y'all from, and do y'all accept that type of energy? We're gonna keep the video going. I just need to know the politics. Where y'all from? Are y'all okay? Corey said it out first. James, how? I'm from the project. We 10 off. Okay. Corey invited him on the show to clown Anton, plus was insinuating in the beginning. I felt he started it off. Okay. Corey can dish it, but can't take it. Okay. So James, explain to me how he started it though. I'm confused. My boy in North Carolina say, hell to the no. Okay, VA, no disrespect. So can we all, as men, can we say across the board, this is a universal disrespect? That's the consensus I'm getting when you invite a man down below your waist or to another man's waist. No, not in the context of this conversation, not that serious. Okay, I don't know who you are. I grew up in New York. People say that every day, but to us, it's like saying F you. That doesn't mean that okay. Hey, I'm glad I asked that question because I want to know. But listen, I got it. So different people have different politics. Listen, where I'm from, even if you insinuated, I don't know about y'all, but in Dallas, Texas, I know in my hood from Oak Cliff, Highland Hills, once you invite a man to the area, I don't care if it's a metaphor, I don't care if it's you playing, I don't care if it's an implication. The energy finna get real ugly. That's all I'm saying, y'all. I'm gonna leave that right there. So some of y'all cool with it. Let's go back a little bit because somebody said he was wrong. So I want to see.
There's something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation. Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it, and that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of.
Okay, so James, is that where you feel like Corey went low when he said that he kissed? Is that where you feel like he went low? James, when he said that he kissed, what was the statement where you felt like Corey went low first? Okay. So Daryl said that's where the disrespect came in at. Okay, cool. Okay. I can agree with that. You say I'm kissing. Okay, I can take that as a shot. But I think Anton gave a shot first too, though, when he was talking about the whole platform and your boss and all that. And then Anton said, well, you got time. Okay, bet. All right, let's keep going.
Nobody. Yes, you are. You suck the black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah, see, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck.
Yeah, you do.
So fix
you doing it right now.
I don't suck.
You doing it right.
See, look. Okay, so look. Corey tried to bring it down, y'all. Hey, James, I don't even know you, but hey, let's keep it gangster. Corey tried to bring it down. He said, I don't do that. And Anton stood on it and said, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Now, when Corey let him know, he was trying to, hey, listen, I don't do that, bro. Yes, you do. Come on.
now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you, I don't do that.
Tell you,
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no sucky shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no sucky shit. I'm a man. I don't do no sucky shit.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Once I got here, I'm fighting. I'm not doing no talking. Once we get here, I'm not. What we talking about? There's no talking. We done. Now I understand Corey was trying to warn him, but after I repeated myself several times, I guess Corey got to get close to him to let him know that he's serious, right? But at the end of the day, bro, I was taught once we get in arm reach, some arms about to get let go. We're not doing all that old spit boxing in their face, bro. We're not doing that, bro.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Well, I tell you what, watch that sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
Okay, but that gay shit, oh, you go. Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no sucking shit. Don't put no sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say
right
I
now.
suck a again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Now I'm gonna keep it gangster. I understand Anton try to stand on his square. But Corey let you know. He said one more time, it's up. Let's see if he said it again, because he said it. Say it again. Now I'm trying to have some limited decorum. You done already crossed the line. Say it again. So from y'all perspective in the chat, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this right here. They in close quarters. Corey says, say it again.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
I don't do no fucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do
Put the
fucking shit.
microphone right down.
Yo.
Right now, I'm going up. Hey, I don't give a fuck about
No,
this shit.
sir.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do
You
no
doing it for the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet.
If I'm being real, like my boy in the chat said, he already said it once. I agree. That's why I say, me personally, once he got here, I'm going to take off on him. I'm going viral. I'm telling you right now. I'm talking about he getting a right hook. He going to be on the table like this. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm right here. I'm right-handed, and we this close. I'm touching that button. For y'all that don't know how to fight, listen, button right here. That's the button. Right there. Not here. If you got a chin, you can take this one. But right here, he going to bed. And if he don't go to bed, you might want to run. I'm going to give you up. But I'm right-handed. I'm this close. I'm telling you. I'm going viral.
Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call this nigga out his name? Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hey, man, listen, man. I ain't never had an argument in real life this close to another man in my life. Nigga, once we get here, we thumping.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, we just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
No.
This my show. This
cool.
my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me. I don't, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't.
Bro. If you want to get back to the conversation, ain't no, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that shit again, nigga.
Shit. You're not gonna
come at me with. See, I suck in, nigga.
We can go out back right now.
Fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey,
No, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for. I ain't falling. Dolly, get out the way.
Now listen, that was yeah. Out of this whole ordeal, bump Anton and Corey, bro. That was hilarious, bro. I think she Hispanic. Like, get out the way before you get. If Corey would have took off and she out of the way and hit her by accident, it would have been pandemonium. Ladies, don't ever get in the way when men are doing men stuff. Okay, straight up. Ladies, stay out the way. Y'all always want to get involved in something, want to run your mouth. Get out the way before you get slept by accident, ma'am. Why is you in between these grown men? You not talking them down at all. I'm telling you right now. There's no talking them down. The only way they're going to come down if they want to come down.
Get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this. But I'm saying that shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like it,
if you want to get back to the conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not listening to that shit, bro.
Here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not.
All right, so listen. Hey, man, listen. I dropped the link, man. No diddy, man. I want the fellas to pull up, give me y'all perspective on the back and forth between Corey and Tom Daniels. Tell me what y'all think, man. You do not have to turn your camera on. I don't be tripping on all that. I just want to hear from the people. The StreamYard link is in the chat. Who was wrong? Was Anton wrong? Was Corey wrong? Give me y'all an opportunity to pull up, speak your piece, give your perspective. I want to hear from the people. That's why I'm here. I'm not here for me. Y'all done heard me talk. I'm telling you, if that was me, we'd be fighting. I'm not doing all that talk. I'm not letting no grown man get in my face, number one. On Anton's side, I'm going to say it like this. If I'm Anton, I'm swinging because I'm going to give you one chance. Say, bro, bag up, get out of my face. If you're not ready for that type of energy, bro, don't get near me. Corey, he was out of line because I feel like once you got in the man's face, after the man said in the first place, don't get in his face if you're not about that life and you're not going to turn up. That's just my opinion. Mr. Case and Mr. Woodson, speak your piece, brother.
Man, listen. Saying kiss ass compared to suck dick, there's no comparison. Antoine need his ass beat, man. And if I was Corey, I'd have punched him dead in his jaw right where you said that. Go to sleep, time to go to bed. When you wake up, maybe everything will be better.
Hey, y'all, get the likes up. Miss Karen Moore said it's 105 watching, 31 likes. Get the likes up. Also, bless the Cash App, the Zelle, or the PayPal. Go ahead, Mr. Wilson.
I also know that when you've been in like physical, like, you know, scrimmages with men and you got experience, you're not gonna say suck dick to no man like that. You might say, nigga, you kiss ass, but you're not gonna say you dick sucking.
Bro, I don't even use that terminology toward men at all.
Right.
I don't say that. I don't say suck my. I don't do none of that, bro.
That never came out of my mouth ever in my life. I would never do that. And guess what? I'm good with these. Real good.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, but there's certain things about Anton I don't like. I think he's soft, man. I think he's soft. There's certain things I done seen about him where it's like, we know you soft. That's why you got paid security. He only got paid security because he's scared of Tony the Closer. Tony the Closer told him, when I see you, I'm gonna punch you in your face. And then he went and got paid security.
Chronic Prime, what it do?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, guys?
Talk to us. What's your opinion about the situation?
My opinion is, both guys were wrong, and as adults, like I told you, I'm the one from New York, but not everyone, we have 52 states in America. People, different states, different meaning for different stuff, and I do understand that.
Yeah.
But this dude should have do some research on Corey Holcomb shows before he had came on and even really uttered those type of things. Number one. And number two, Corey should also do some research on his shows before he does certain things, So, two wrongs don't make a right. But at the same time, I'm glad they didn't fight. But, at the same time, if a man told you to suck his ish and invite you outside, you got to go outside and rumble. You can't let that slide if you don't stand for that. You know what I'm saying? Especially on your platform.
Man, we not even making it outside. I would have man. I would have drunk him out that chair. We not even making it outside, man. I'd have drunk that. Cut the cameras. All you'd have heard.
You know what, bro? You know the reason why I say that, bro? He also have the audacity to invite you outside. That's what I'm saying.
That's because Anton ain't used to know. He's not used to getting down for real. That's
why did he have the audacity to invite Corey outside?
Because he got paid security right there with him.
Oh, so he was dependent on the security guard.
He got paid security.
Oh, so it was just like a bluff, then
Yeah, we was bluffing. If Corey would have went outside with him, if Corey would have went outside with him, Anton security would have gripped the fuck out of Corey.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Well, let me say this. So, to be fair, Corey had his people there.
I know.
Yeah, but it's not paid security though. That's not paid security.
Watch this case. So watch it. Let's keep it gangster. If I got my niggas, my hood niggas with me, right? I got my people with me, right? And you got security. And Anton Daniels, he stated he only had one security guard. Bro, that security gonna get washed.
For real, for sure.
Washing him, bro. I don't care about no gun, none of that, bro. You finna get washed.
For sure. But I'm glad it didn't get.
Now, hold on. Let me say this. Now, the only reason I think they wouldn't bother that security guard is because that security guard, I'm sure, that security guard is an actual police officer.
Exactly. And on top of that, don't you think that Corey, like if that's me and I got my niggas from the hood, I would tell them, fall back, I'm about to beat this nigga the fuck up.
Let me catch my one.
You can't tell security to do that. And Antoine wouldn't have did it. Antoine was banking on his security to have his back.
What if this was a setup?
Hey, hold on real quick. Let me address this comment right here. Daryl, you talking about you saying putting hands on one another ain't the answer. Shaking my head. They said problem with the community. Hold on. This had nothing to do with community. This was 100% manhood action.
Yeah.
And this is an isolated incident.
This has something to do with manhood.
Yeah, and this is just
as a man. This
a man acts off impulse. You see what I'm saying? And that's what man does when it comes on certain situations, you know?
Man, I done been in situations where we having a back and forth and then the nigga say something that goes off the rail and now guess what? I'm gonna break your jaw like that. And that's why I said, soon as Anton said that sucking dick shit, it would have been over, yo. I wouldn't even have took my mic off or nothing. I would have rushed him.
Hey, real quick,
that chick would have got knocked all over on the floor, all that. Like, it would have been on.
All right, let me see. Derek said the security wasn't police. How you know that, Derek? Because most people on Anton level, and most people go get paid like off-duty police officers.
Especially if you go to California.
I don't think he went got a regular security guard. Like, nigga, we gonna run over him.
Especially going to California, you get an off-duty police officer. Trust me, I know. Especially going to California, you're getting an off-duty police officer. Trust me, I know that. Okay?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, if you go get a regular, like, think about this. When you go to Walmart, different places, they got security. Us as men, we don't respect them niggas. I'm keeping it gangster.
That's why Corey said he has the money for the case, because he saw the police officer there. That's why he said, oh, shit, I guess, we're going to catch a case. Because the police officer was there.
The only dudes that talk like Anton talk is the dudes that ain't really been through no real smoke. You're not talking to no grown man talking about dick sucking. That don't happen. The only time that happens...
I can't agree with that. People do say that. It's some men that do say that.
Yeah, but I think he was trying to trigger Corey into something else. I think it was a setup, if you ask me. Unless I'm just going to leave it at that.
Okay, so the dudes that do say that be the ones that are ready for the smoke at that point.
I agree. Yeah, I don't lie. If you tell me that, you might as well just go and get ready. And I'm not even gonna let you know I'm taking it. I'm gonna get close enough to do my 1-2.
Yeah, because it's like the energy about to shift. As soon as you say that, you suck at the. I'm not saying there ain't nothing to say.
But let me say this. Once I don't understand men here arguing. I don't understand that.
Oh, no, that ain't happening either.
No, what happened is that
because your breath is right here, you spitting when you talking to me. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind.
This is not battle rap, right? Once we get here,
what happened is the debate went left, and then Antoine just went left, real left with the debate. That's what I'm saying.
I think it was a great conversation.
It was, but both of them were like Corey said. For certain things that Antoine was saying, you don't go for it. Antoine was saying that certain things, which I do understand. Because Antoine says he's a Christian. That's what they came up as, right? But then if you're going to say you're a Christian, how are you going to be a Christian and calling somebody a dick sucker?
Yeah, but also too, to your point, Antoine was throwing little slick jabs at Corey.
Yes, he was, because he tried to be the Mr. Intelligent.
He was throwing jabs at Corey Holcomb's intellect the whole time.
No.
He was basically calling him stupid.
Not just at Corey, but at the black community in general. And I was watching it closely, and I was saying to myself, but black people build you up. Charleston White, helped bring you to where you the fuck are today, so people could notice you. So how you going to, I'm trying to say, so Corey had a point when he said, Antoine, you always target the black community when you put them up on, he had a point.
Yeah. We're chronic pain. So let's keep it gangster. He's more of a Republican. He has more of a conservative viewpoint, and Corey has a more liberal viewpoint.
I get it today, but you know what, bro? I got it today.
Let me land my plane. That's where the issue comes in, that is the ideology from Republican versus Democrat.
True. Facts. But I got it today because I didn't know that Antoine was a fucking Republican, Excuse my French, But I could see it in his facade, Not that, it's
all right, so look, let me ask both of y'all this. Why you think Antoine wouldn't say it again?
Because you got his jaw broken.
You think he was scared?
Of course
Trey,
he was
you
scared.
think he was scared?
So I can't say what another man is scared or not, right? I'm gonna just say this. He offered to go outside,
right?
And Corey didn't go outside because I would say, "Nigga, let's go outside." Then.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, I'll leave it right there.
Hold on. Let me let my point. But then Corey said, "Now I'm not gonna lie. When Corey say it again, he meant that."
Yeah.
I believe if Anton would have said it again, we would have seen a fight.
But for the integrity of the integrity of both of their platform, and you invite me outside, then we do it off camera, then that's the way it's supposed to go.
But I'm gonna say,
man, it wasn't even a gap. It wasn't even a gap.
Hold on. That's what I'm gonna say. I believe both of them were reluctant, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because if them niggas ain't really like that, somebody was gonna sue the other person.
Yeah.
True.
That's why I believe Corey didn't take off as fast as he wanted to.
He thought about it, right?
Exactly. 100% thought about it.
Yeah, well, you know what? Guess what?
He said, I got money to lose.
If I hit this nigga on stream, I'm gonna get sued.
That's why he said I got money to lose.
I believe Anton was on the same type of time. I think both of them.
Because he said I got money too, nigga.
But soon as he said that subject,
I think both of them was worried about somebody suing the other. Me, if I'm a stand on business,
I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna catch my one. I'm not gonna sue you, bro.
True.
Win, lose, or draw. I'm not suing, my nigga.
You're doing the Chris
Rock. I was on that palm.
Suing doesn't even come in my thought process. But once he said that suck dick shit, I don't give a fuck about no suing. I don't even care about jail. I'll bail out. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna punch you in your jaw. Ain't no let's go out back. Ain't none of that. Go ahead and say suck some dick or something to me.
I agree 100%.
And we gonna be getting it cracking right there.
100%. Hey, what's good, Dev?
But Antoine is going for square, though.
Real quick. We got somebody else just tapped in. What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
Yeah, what's going on, bro? What's going on?
Man, what's your viewpoint on what transpired?
I mean, for me, I just think that, first of all, I think that Antoine, he's all about getting clicks, right? Because we know he's not about that life, But I do think that he was trying to throw a little like set of jabs at Corey to get a reaction, and then they start going back and forth, and once Anton started disrespecting him, went to a different level, and then that's when the clickbaiting started, or the rage baiting started, because we know that, first of all, I don't know where everybody's from, but I'm from LA, Long Beach, and if you want that fade, it ain't gonna be take it outside. You know what I mean? It's
Hey,
gonna
hold
be
on.
like
Hey,
that.
Dev, I don't mean to cut your wisdom, but I just forgot about that. My boy Rod Neal just reminded me of something. You remember when Aaron Spears acted up on the 5150 show and he ended up getting beat up?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that. And I think Corey got sued.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like he knows that he wasn't gonna do like he knows he wasn't gonna do like if he would have like disrespected him, of course, right? You know what I mean? But you know, Antoine was gonna sue him. Like he's not about that life. Like what he wanted was clickbaiting, right? He was rage baiting, and what's gonna happen is he's gonna make a video about it, you know, talking about the situation, which is you know he's profiting off of it. I mean, even if you hear in the conversation, he said that he knows how to, you know, he knows how to work like the computer or the marketing of the computers, whatever you're saying online.
I mean, you know how to trigger things in the algorithm. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
Man,
benefit off it.
Anton told a story about his brother dragging him at a holiday event. His brother beat him the fuck up. Anton was doing exactly what dude Dev said, man. That's exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, I mean that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's why you said,
But I
like,
don't
if
give
you,
a fuck. I would have beat that nigga up, and then he would have had to go live. That nigga would have had to go live with a black eye, busted lip, and all that shit.
That
I would
but
have
see,
motherfucker trying
lumped
to
that
trigger
nigga
the
the fuck
algorithm,
up, man.
man. You gotta let it be.
but that's
I'd
the
have
thing
lumped
is
that nigga
that
the
because
fuck up. I don't care,
not,
man. You Willie lump time. That's what it
but
is.
that, but that's because you're from that though. Like I'm from that too. Like I don't, you know, I just don't play like that. You know what I mean? But he has
Right.
a business. Like Corey has to think about other things. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why he said, like, if you would have said, you know, dick sucking again in his face, you know what I mean? I believe that he would have did something. That's why Antoine didn't say it again.
Facts.
Like he didn't
I
say it
agree
when he was in his
100%.
face.
So
Like
Anton was
Hey,
playing
listen. Hey,
little.
real quick. Hey, shout out y'all for tapping in, man. I got 23 people watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hey, listen, hit the cash out, Zelle, PayPal if you feel like giving, if you're enjoying the content. I appreciate these fellas for pulling up. But if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Go ahead, Deb. I apologize,
oh,
bro.
oh
Trey, I'm
nah.
out. Trey, I'm out,
Well, I'm
y'all.
definitely a new
I'll talk to you.
subscriber.
I'll holler at
You
you.
know.
All right,
All right,
fam.
all right. Oh yeah, and I'm SoCal Dev in the chat all the time. So
Okay,
you
gotcha.
know, what I mean,
Gotcha.
I just yeah, I don't usually like, you know, come up or whatever. I just state my opinion in the chats or whatever.
100%.
But with this situation, you know, I kind of wanted to talk about it because you know, like people like to make it like it's a street situation. Like people over there, like they like the antics. Like Anton is very performative. Like
But
they like that,
guys,
you
can
know.
I ask you a
And
question? Can I ask you a question? Now that we're talking about this,
yeah,
how
go ahead.
about when Corey speak about like Will Smith and what's his name, Shannon Sharp and all those guys, and calling them like Dory and yada yada yada. I know somebody came into his face and said, yeah, he's a dick sucker or whatever. Isn't it the same difference?
He said if oh, he's saying that
Like when he
Corey said
makes fun of and calling him Dory, like his name is Shannon Sharp, and he called Will Smith a whole bunch of them, back Dory or whatever, right? So
yeah.
isn't it the same difference? Somebody coming in front of his face and call him a dick sucker?
It could I see your point. Like it could be like that. I think
Because
that
Corey
if it was
he make a lot of videos off a lot of these stuff, and I like Corey. You know what I'm saying? The other dude, I don't really know him that much. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying though, like, what goes around comes around.
Hey,
well,
hold on real quick, y'all.
okay.
Jay Smith, where did you hear that from? He said, and they had a talk before the show started about them possibly clashing over this. Okay, subject. Okay. So do you feel like they clout chasing? You think they did this on purpose for clicks and views? I'm just
Oh,
asking.
hey, that could be. Hey, you know what? Hey, that can be. You know what I mean? Like
I'm going off Jay Smith 6834
nah,
comment.
that's a real possibility. You know, Anton said he knows how to work the algorithm, so that's a big possibility. Like, yo, we both can get paid off of this. You know what I mean? Let's just go back and forth or whatever. Let's act like we about to fight. You know, I remember that. Who said it? I think it was Cameron that
Oh,
Jim Jones was like, yeah,
he said Anton said it on his podcast. Okay, I was just going.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like, because I think, like I said, like I think Jim Jones said to Cameron, "Let's fake beef," to get publicity. So I mean, it could be, what I mean, like they could have been like,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. In this social media space, bro, like, it ain't no telling what to go on, bro. That's just like me, bro. Like, I train fighters, been doing that, do MMA, I do all like that's what I do. Like, combat is what my profession is, right? And a lot of people don't even know I do MMA. They just know me for training Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying?
Respect for that.
But the thing is that, bro, like I done started doing content, bro. I'm not gonna be playing the internet game with these niggas, bro. I'm not built like that. I'm not built for the playing game, the disrespect. That ain't, where I'm from, bro. We don't even play like that. You know what I'm saying? And plus,
I feel you. No, I feel you. And that's what I said. Like, that's why I'm always in the chat. That's why I don't really come up all the time, because I don't really play them type of games like that. And I don't disrespect neither. I mean, I show people, respect. I just don't disrespect like that. But I don't want to be disrespected, and I can't see them. Like, I can't see you.
Real talk. Real talk.
So, I don't really play those games. So I feel you. Like, I can't really.
It's real weird when men get that type of energy when you can't see them. It's very weird to me.
Yeah. Like
I'm cussing you out. Nigga, I can't see you.
Nigga,
you typing.
Yeah, like,
you talking to the computer.
Yeah. So that's so weird, bro. Like,
but can you imagine that? Like, this get back 20 years ago, right? Now that I was like interacting with a computer and AI and all this type of shit, and we always say that we don't talk to ourselves and talk to all these things, but we're doing all this shit right now.
Yeah.
You're having conversation with a guy you don't even know.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And and it's crazy because it's like that's where the world is shifting, right? Where everything is fake with the AI and stuff. Like, I don't even know what's real now. Like, when people have videos and stuff, like, I don't even know what's real. Like, it'd be like AI.
Exactly.
Like I actually seen a fight like the other day. Like, it was a clip, and I thought it was real. Like, this girl like punched this other girl out. I'm like, dang, she hit her hella hard. They said, yo, that's AI. I was like, that's AI.
The one that was on Lil Duval page when he threw she threw the right hook and dropped. Bro,
Yeah, it's AI.
When that girl let that AI song went like
platinum
or whatever.
Yeah, I thought that was real.
Yeah,
but that was AI.
Lil Duval said, totally, Clarissa Shields, I think I found somebody for you.
Yeah, man. Well, peace and love to the guys in the chat, man. I respect your platform, bro. I'm gonna subscribe, so I'm gonna
subscribe, man. Right? Hey, but listen, matter of fact, I gotta go train right now in my gym. So
okay.
God bless y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for joining the stream. I go live every morning, so tap in about 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're gonna keep it popping.
I tapped
in,
no
doubt. No doubt. Like, I'm in the whole sector, so I mean, I'll be around.
Respect.